the Air provides students with a first-class education without separating them from their families in the outback. Children can enrol as preschoolers when they are 4.5 years old. They'll do all their schooling in their own homestead classroom, supervised by their homeschool tutor. When they leave Alice Springs School of the Air, children will have to choose between a boarding school in town or interstate or a correspondence school based in Darwin to complete their education. The school creates a broad range of correspondence and online material for the children that are being taught at many different levels. In addition, the school accesses content from interstate and adapts it to suit the need of remote students. Teachers spend a lot of time developing and updating material for the correspondence courses. Assessment and feedback on work sent in is vital to the children who see their teachers so rarely. The children's work is sent out and returned in postage bags donated by the Canellan Airways Trust. Every student receives an initial stock of library books, which is continually replenished. And of course, there are the daily lessons, broadcast from the school's studio.
Do you have some news you'd like to share?
These days, most students in remote areas have access to a video or DVD player, television, phone, fax and computer, tools that help bring this far-flung class together. School of the Air teachers are trained and experienced in the classroom, but face-to-face contact visits with remote students are limited to just a few days a year. From time to time, teachers head out of town. Usually the trip is taken by four-wheel drive, so that each child has a personal visit. During these patrol visits, teachers often get their first look at the pupils' classrooms and the chance to discuss aspects of the children's learning with their home tutor. Sometimes the tutor is the student's mother, occasionally their father, or else a home tutor, someone employed by the family for the task.
My name's Cassie. I came up here when I was deferring from uni for a year a teaching course, and I just decided I needed a bit of a change in life, and so I came out here up to Deepwell to work. So this is Deepwell station we're on at the moment, to tutor Luke and Tom. There is a lot to be said for, you know, the one-on-one time with the kids, and that's just great because you get to know their personalities as well, you know, like you would in a classroom environment, but also how they are outside of school and what their interests are, so you really got a good idea of that being out here. And I mean, just the whole lifestyle up here is completely different, and you know, they work really hard, but they also play really hard, and yeah, it's good fun going out and helping with the cattle mustering, and it's really good. You know, living in the outback, there's just something about it that really kind of catches you and really it gets into your soul. Like, and it sounds very romanticised and all that, but it's true. Like, you know, there's something about the life out here, the people out here, and just the whole experience. And with the school, I mean, it's just there's so much support there for the students and the tutors and the parents, and there's fantastic communication we've found with the teachers, and that sort of feedback, that interaction is really good.
Home tutors usually meet with staff at the School of the Air at the beginning of each school year, where they're shown how children learn, how to establish a homeschool classroom, and how to make learning more interesting.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to the School of the Air! Happy birthday to you!
The 2001 birthday year was a very exciting year and a great celebration for everything that the school has achieved over that 50 years, but it was also very significant in that it was a time when we were starting to look at how we could do things better. And radio had served us exceptionally well for 50 years, but we needed to look at taking ourselves into the next century, making sure that we were interactive, we were providing our students with more than what radio could provide. And so we looked to the new technologies of the internet and the type of things that we could do with that to enable us to work in a more real-time environment with the kids and to get a real sense of interactivity beyond the audio interactivity that we get with the radio.
Fortunately, you don't have smell-o-vision.
In the old days, we would have to rely on the mail plane sending back in work, and that was really the only way we could get work back in. What happens now, teachers can conduct a lesson where they can not only be talking to the kids can see their teacher, the teacher can send information or files straight out to the kids can send them straight back into the teachers, and so teachers can get, in a real time, a much better sense of where the kids are at. So the technology has really moved us to a point where we can engage in a lot more real-time teaching compared to the 2, 3, 4 week delays that we get with the traditional correspondence type material. The Alice Springs School of the Air has had a real focus right from 1951 on community and the school being a community and fostering that sense of community. And this technology has really helped us cement that down and continue to grow that feeling of community.
Children, parents and home tutors come together in Alice Springs at least 3 times a year for an in-school week. For many of these children, these special visits will be their first experience of playing with a group of children and a chance to put faces to the voices of their classmates they've heard so often over the internet.
So hat das